Go.
All right, today we're going to go through a brief tutorial of training in the pool. Some of my techniques I use: stay faster, get stronger, things of that nature. This is a good workout. For those of you that love pool time, pay attention. So first of all, we just start with our hands just going back and forth. We just do a high knee up top. Just going back and forth. Not too fast, just nice and slow. We'll do that for approximately a minute. As you see, my arms are going back and forth. The knees are coming up, kind of going from this direction. So we'll keep those arms going back and forth. Kind of slow. It's good for you guys that have rotator cuff issues. Make sure your shoulders are kind of staying level or under the pool, so you can get that resistance and rehabbing those shoulder muscles. Now we'll speed it up a bit. We can change from that outside flapping motion to now it's going up and down under the water. We can speed it up. Sort of like a track runner's form. So we're just going up and down, making sure the elbows are staying a little bit closer to the side, not too far out. High knees, always. You'll do that for approximately 60 seconds also. Faster movement. And then we'll take it from there. So now I'll do a backwards push movement. So you're just pushing off, feet are constantly hitting the bottom, forefront of your toe, never heel. Bouncing backwards with the arms flapping backwards. So we'll just feel there and back. Got done with the pushing back off both feet. Stay on the forefront of our toes, arms out to the side, clapping motion. Now we go into just straight basic back pedal with the arms staying under the water, track runners position. So we'll just do basic back pedaling. Now we're transitioning to kind of a defensive slide to where we're bounding off one foot. So it's going to be the right foot hit and pounce but the left knee stays up high into right foot bound, and keep bounding and bounding off that right foot. Once again, on the forefront of the toes, never heel, hitting the bottom of the pool. Here we go. Arms out to the side. We'll go right foot down and left foot back. Now we'll go into the traditional defensive slide, where both feet are making contact on the bottom of the pool on surface. And as you see right now, we're in approximately 5 foot, what's the inches here? 5'5". So for you guys that are a little bit shorter, you might want to go to a more shallow end of the pool. For the taller guys, I like to go to about 5'5" generally. So we're going to the defensive slide, both feet making contact on the bottom and just sliding. Once again, forefront of the toes. Arms out. You want to try to move as quickly as possible. Now we'll go into on the back flotation where your arms are moving, and it's sort of type of movement. We'll go all the way down, then once again all the way up. Watch your head, you will hit your head. So now we're going to go into a basic running forward all the way down and back. This helps with those fast twitch fibers, just moving as fast as you can through the water, down and back running. Now we're going to a 2 foot kind of pounce bunny hop, real quick, successive jumps. Once again, forefront of the toes, bouncing all the way down, moving along and back. Those are mini jumps. Now we'll transition to much bigger jumps, taking your time a little bit in between and going for higher bounds, down and back. Now we'll transition, moving right along, going to that 1 foot bounding, straight down, right leg, straight back. While the other knee is up, right. And as you see, this is not a drill that I do much. Your shoes, some of you guys can make those bounds a lot stronger. You may want to use shoes, water shoes. Your feet may not be as strong as mine, so I suggest that during these drills, if you want to make it all the way through, that perhaps you may need shoes with a kind of thin bottom on them, to where you're not hurting your feet. But me, I can generally, get through this type of training because it's not anything that my body is kind of like relatively introduced to. It's always been something that I've done. So over time, but if you're a novice, you're starting these, a beginner, I would suggest you do this many drills because your feet will be sore or tore up in the bottom. So last thing we're gonna go to is it's a basic swim down and back. It will not be the traditional swim. It'll be head above water, basically moving through the water this way. I like that type of method. It stops me from doing all splashing and stuff. So I generally like to go here, do a lot of training. Here we go. And there you have it. Some of Coach Bobby's training methods in the pool. It keeps them young, fresh, and ready to compete with y'all out there.